Alright, folks. It's Thal McRom, and we're back in Icarus Dangerous Horizons on the planet Elysium, playing my max level character here. And we're going to continue working on our missions. We have the mission called Igloo, where we have to go and build a shelter, basically, in a specific location, and we're going to go work on that. So we have to basically travel all the way back through the desert and over to here to do that. So we're going to have to figure that out. Looking at our inventory here, we're kind of full up, so we're going to have to solve that. So I think what we might do is take and spend a couple minutes, a little bit of time here. I'm going to need that real quick. Building a small outpost for us to work with. Actually, I'm going to take this here. I don't need that right now. There we go. Because I saw what looked like a resource cave out this way. I figure we'll go set that up to be kind of our area to hang out in. Do I have an extra fuel or lamp source here? Keep that coconut seed. Alright, crossbow bolts. Yep, that's fine. Keep all that. Just trying to reorganize my stuff a little bit here. Keep the longbow. This pouch. Alright, and let's move that up there. There we go. Man, got all the stuff that I got. Oh, I am out of oxygen, so let's get that going there. Alright. There we go. So, oh wow, these prickly pears do not last long. Oh, because it only gives us the raw food bonus, unfortunately. So we are going to have to set up some sort of food setup here. That's fine. So we're going to work towards that cave I saw. There we go. Let me change ammo type here. There. And get rid of these hyenas in this area real quick. There we go. Alright. Hyenas taken care of. Get some more prickly pears, which that might be worth farming, because I'm not sure all we can do with the prickly pears, but we'll figure that out. There we go. But yeah, the cave's like right there, like where that pile of rocks are, basically, if I remember correctly from my trip into the area. And we're gonna grab the stuff we need. Let's take all that. What is that? Some sort of new hyena variant. Okay, cool. So we could get a moa. Wouldn't be bad to get something as a mount. Or one of the new camel creatures would also be good. Now, my main concern about building in this area... I do have salt here. To make preserving food easy. Alright, let's see here. Nope. Must have been down in this little valley up here, because... somewhere around here I saw a little... might have been in this... up there. Let's move this way a little bit, because I'm going to need to get set up so I can actually repair like my pistol and all that. Let's see here. Let's see if we can't find this cave I saw. So I want to build a little base in front of it, so I can get set up with some resources. What do we got here? That looks like some sort of spider. Yeah, that's some sort of spider. Looks like there's another one over there. Yep, we got another one. Looks like we got two. We'll take what we can here. Inventory is quite full, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the cave I saw. There we go. Shooting spiders in a barrel here. Oh, missed that one. There we go. Alright. There we go. So we got our spiders. Got our cave. Okay, so it didn't give us the organic resin, unfortunately. Because that's what we're running out of inventory space for. Turn on this cave. Yep, there we go. Get my light going. Do I actually have enough stuff to make another light? Doesn't look like it. So what I think I'll do here real quick is here. And we're going to go and put the meat on there and get that meat processing. Which also empty some of our inventory stuff here. There we go. Perfect. So we're just going to throw all this on here. Because that's just more food. Alright. Throw that on there. That on there. Go. Swap those around. Cool. Take all that. Beautiful. Throw the meat on here. Nice. That's just... Oh, we got a scorpion. Got him. Alright. That scorpion tried to get us. Take all that. Nope. Bad hyena. Mild problem with our location. It's going to be a little animal heavy. So we're definitely going to have to kind of fortify this area a little bit. That's alright. Let's see here. Got some nice white meat here, so let's put that in there. Go. Put the dried meats down there. Anything else that I need to put in there? No. Alright. Okay, well that's fine. The Moes can have those extra bits. Alright, let's see how this cave looks. Crafting. Make another torch real quick. Now, I've never been in these caves that in theory have cave spiders. What am I seeing here? Get out of the way before I get hit by that. Yeah, they got me. Where are you at? Alright. And my arrows broke. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, got him. Alright, let's top off our food real quick. There we go. Oxygen's going to be a real problem soon. What do we have in here? We have a stone deep mine. Thing. There we go. Got him. These cave worms are going to be a real problem at this rate. Okay. There we go. Is my armor really breaking? Yeah, I'm going to repair all that. Okay. What's this? Oxide deep mine. Ah, this is going to be a great cave for us to live in. Okay, perfect. Lots of iron, oxide, etc. Even water. Perfect. Perfect. This is going to be a good cave. Not super worried about the stone. That's alright. Man, we got pneumonia, of course. But there's decent room here. Alright, turn off our light. Lots of critters here moving in. Let's repair that. Repair. 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 Gotta repair all the stuff. Alright, cool. Crafting-wise, we can make a little bit of wooden flooring. So let's max that out. Because we're going to want to kind of build out a little bit here. There we go. Alright, that takes care of that. Let's grab our crafting bench, wherever we put it. There it is. Because we're going to do this. Good. Now we have a crafting bench. Fantastic. Let's get our bed put down. Imagine we'll put that like right here. Good. Let's build a campfire really quick. The joy of kind of having to rebuild everything. Alright. Campfire can go like right there in the corner. Good. And what we can actually do is take some of this meat so it doesn't spoil on us here. Take that. We'll go ahead and get this going here. Throw that in there, and we can throw... I don't really have fuel. That's going to be a slight problem. Let's get this here. See if we can't find a little bit of coal in here. So we got what? Lithium. Nice. Not helpful at this immediate moment, but good to know that we've got access to it. More lithium. There's some coal back there. There we go. Got it. Alright. Get ourselves out of the water there. Alright. There we go. We got some coal. There's a bit of iron in here. Not a ton, though. That oxide mine is going to be useful. A little bit gold. A little bit of iron. The stone's kind of nice. Because it means we can definitely build, like, you know, a little stone hut out here in the front. I don't know if this is going to be our major long-term base, but this will be something for us to get resupplied and hang out near the town here. I'll just throw that in there, get that cooking. There we go. Alright. Now, I need to repair some things here. And I definitely need to see about making, like, an oxide dissolver. So I just need more wood. So let's go out and get some wood. Yep. Ask and ye shall receive here. Don't care about the scorpion parts. We'll take the hyena carcass. Didn't finish looting the spider, though. Yeah, I'll take that. Definitely want the organic resin. Alright, let's see what we can get wood from out here. What do I get from this thing? I get wood. Alright. Wood. Alright. Getting small amounts of wood. That's what I need. Because honestly, I just need the oxide dissolver. Go. Tree sap. Wood. Nice. There we go. Alright. I heard one of those drones. I am going to grab a little bit of stone real quick. Because we'll get a little smelter set up so we can get a iron anvil built. And what I think I will do is I think I'll keep that old base we were originally at. It's kind of my primary base. Yep, see, there's that drone. So if this is your first time seeing Elysium, this is the new map for the Dangerous Horizons. And one of the things they've added now is there's, like, enemy, like, factions, not just... animals. And these enemy factions have, like, combat drones and soldiers that will attack you. There we go. Got it. Uh-oh. That's a problem. This is one of the raptors. This is one of the new mobs. Whew, they are dangerous. You can get these as mounts, though. Very dangerous, but you can get them as mounts. What? Really? You're going to come over here and bother me? What did I not get? I didn't get my raw meat from that. Alright, well, he can have the raw meat. That's fine. Alright. Let's see here. What did I get? Got regular meat. Okay. This is why this might not be good, like, primary base location. I'll just put the rest in the meat drying rack here. Okay. Definitely gonna have to get, like, some storage going here. Let's do that real quick. First things first, let's get that. Next, I used up too much of my wood to make the furnace. Can I cancel the furnace? Clear. Yeah, stop that. This is more important. Okay. Let's throw the stone in there. Let's throw... Yeah, let's grab this real quick. There we go. Beautiful. So I can get some oxide, get that going. In fact, what I'll go ahead and do is actually put my oxygen tank, there it is, in here. And now let me go get some oxide. Yeah, y'all enjoy your dinner over there. I think saw some oxide up here, maybe. Yep, beautiful. We got some oxide right here. There we go. I definitely heard some sort of angry animal. Yeah, we're definitely gonna figure out a better way in and out of this area. There we go. Need wood. Alright. Is that sulfur? Perfect. I need some sulfur. Because the oxygen's about to become really critical. There we go. I was going to grab some of this silica. That way I can make another mortar and pestle and just have kind of a little base camp here and there. Alright, there we go. Grab this wood. So I need wood. That's kind of my hold up right now. Those guys give bacon, by the way. If you kill those little, like, weird, jumpy guys. Alright. Oxide. Sulfur. There we go. Done. Alright. Now, we should have enough for that. And we'll also go ahead and queue up one of these. And I might even make an extra air bladder, I think. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make an extra air bladder. These fuel packs might actually be a good idea. There we go. Alright, grab this. Beautiful. Alright. Get my oxygen situated. Got my extra oxygen tank. Throw that in there. Top this one back off. Keep that. There we go. Alright. But our goal, once we can kind of get ourselves stabilized here in the desert a little bit, is head down and go work on that quest. We're going to have to offload some stuff here. There we go. Top off the sulfur. Grab an oxygen tank. Nice. Alright. Get my mortar and pestle here. Put that down there. Cool. And then let me come over here. And actually, how many of these fuel packs can I make? 5. Alright. So I've got the space in my stomach for this, because that's going to be good food right there. That's not what I meant. And let's put this down there. Beautiful. Extra weapon. Alright. Now the other thing I saw that was probably a good idea. Aired winds. That's fine. We're going to be inside. Let's put that there. Drying. Oh, that is the stringy meat. So let's put the white meat in front there. And let it work on that some. We'll grab that. Cool. So let's get over here. Where we've got shelter. And got the fuel packs. Gonna take the fuel packs and trade it out. There we go. Press fair with tree sap to create a longer lasting fuel pack. Good, 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 good. Because now I can put the coal in here. Let's go back into the cave for a second. We're gonna get some iron. This will keep us out of the desert wind, so we don't have to deal with that. And realistically, I probably could actually pick up all that wood. I don't really need to build a hut per se. There we go. I'm gonna take some of this iron, go ahead and dump it in there. Get that going. There, now we're not in the cave here. Let's see here. Let's offload some stuff. I don't need all the silica. Bones. We'll throw all the bones in here for now. Same with the sticks, the fiber, the sulfur, lithium as well for the moment. Steel we'll throw into here. Same with that. You know, we'll throw the tree sap into here for now too. Same with these seeds. That go in. This can go in here. There we go. We'll throw that in there. Same with the wood. Alright, there we go. Yep. And I'm actually going to throw this pouch in there because it doesn't have anything I need in it per se. So if we open up this pouch, just open. Like, nothing I have in here is critical. So we'll just toss that in there. There. Save me some weight. Oh, I didn't mean to put the pouch in there. Ah, that's alright. Cool. Put that there. Put that there. Good. Good, good, good. Alright. Let's go get some more iron. Now that I actually have some inventory space. Because I want to get an anvil here, just if nothing else, so I can fix some of my tools and stuff. There you go. Nope. Got it all. There we go. Alright. Good. You hit that. Alright. These things have a fast respawn. My iron in my crossbow bolt back here. Now, eventually I'll get one of those raptors as a mount. But it's fully intentional for me to do here. Alright. I can ignore the copper for now. And the lithium. I don't need either one right this second. Alright. I'm going to process this iron. Actually, we'll save the rest of this here for a second. Let's see here. How's this going? Now we got tons of meat being processed here. Consume that. Top this off. Take that. Take that. There we go. Alright. Deactivate that. Just save ourselves some fuel. There we go. Alright, how's our dried meat looking here? Take the stringy meat. Take the dried soft meat. Let that go as it is. Let's see here. Food-wise, we've got this giant steak, cooked meat, dried stringy meat. We'll take a bite out of that, and we'll grab one of these white meats as well. There we go. So food-wise, we're pretty good. All right. So realistically, all we need to do, grab the rest of our food. Probably take our extra oxygen tank, just so we've got it. Let's see here. Do this real quick. Trying to decide if that's going to be enough iron. That should be enough iron to get us the anvil. The next question is whether or not we have enough to get the rest of the stuff we care about. I don't think of what we use the spider silk for. I have no idea what we use the spider silk for. Let's see if it's in the tech tree here. No. Platinum lightning rod. Flow meter. Nope. Fireplace. Let's see here. Probably gonna be under the armor somewhere here. What does this composite armor require? I wonder. Let's go back down to tier 3. Because I think that's where it is. Is this where platinum weave is? Here's the Wayfarer armor. Platinum may be under tier 2. Hold on. Not seeing it. The joys of having to remember where everything's stored on a tech level. Alright. Machine bench. Oh. Oh yeah, this is just for grinding and stuff. Smoker would also be good to have. Let's see. I bet the platinum weave just has to be made on this. I bet this unlocks the platinum weave. Yeah, it does. Okay, so yeah, we can use the spider silk to make platinum weave or rope and stuff. That's what I thought. Okay, so basically it's another fiber replacement. Okay. Alright, let's grab these and come over here. And I actually have everything to make the handle, so let's craft the handle real quick. What do I need to make the lantern? Rope, epoxy, iron. Okay, well we can do that. Anvil acquired. So we'll put the anvil down right here. Just grab another stack of iron here, throw that in the thing. There we go. Actually, I need to go check and see if that combat drone is still out here. Yeah, I think it despawned on me. We're going to get a little bit of food here. There we go. The reason I'm hunting these guys is because they're actually worth one of my favorite food items in the game. And that's bacon. Did I just see... Oh, it's just Moa over there that I saw. I was like, I just saw something over there. Just a Moa. Alright. All hail bacon. Because in this game, if you cook up the bacon nicely, you can get crispy bacon, which gives you a whole bunch of benefits. Yep. Now we leveled up, so we got some more unlock points. Alright, if y'all are going to be over here, causing problems. There we go. These things can also be tamed, apparently. I'll just do it the fast way here. Yeah, see, they're territorial, as it says in their description. There we go. But the bones are good because that'll let us get some more epoxy. There we go. Alright. Cool. We're good. Alright. Now, let's see if we can't cook up this bacon here. Can I cook up the bacon? Bacon. Yes, cooked bacon. There we go. Let's do that. Get me that cooked bacon. Alright. Soft meat. Yep. It's good. We're going to do this. And... let's see here. Dried soft meat. It does give us exposure resistance, which is nice. So we'll throw this in here real quick. And do that. There we go. Alright. And there we go. There's our cooked bacon, which we'll probably use to replace some of our other options here. There we are. Let's grab our iron really quick. And let's come over here. Let's just max that out. Yep. Alright. That's what the active aluminum's for, or lithium's for. We can use to make volatile substances. Which is good. We could also make poison paste. It's good for, like, making poisoned arrows and such. I didn't realize you could make flour out of the potatoes now. But our main goal is to make epoxy right this second. This is also good for XP. So, that, and some animal fat, which I intentionally brought with me. And we need some rope. Go. We can make some rope. How much rope do we need for this? Just 4. Okay, let's max out the epoxy here. Max that out. And let's see how much spoiled meat we've got laying around. Because I may make a few more poisoned arrows just for fun. They can be handy in a pinch. How much of this can I make? 4? That's alright. We'll take the epoxy. Do that. That's not where I needed the epoxy. Do this. Craft. And this will get us better, basically a better light source that we can have. It's just repaired with animal fat. Alright. These fuel packs do last a good while, though. Alright. Cool. I'm going to throw this in here. And we'll go ahead and repair this bow, since we can. Got plenty of arrows. That is the wrong button. Okay. So, right, let's grab these poison things here. And we'll go back into our crafting menu. And this is where you make those poisoned arrows. Now, it's not super efficient. It's 2 of those poisons plus a stone arrow. So, not the most efficient thing in the world. Oh, they don't stack because mine are technically better than the base ones. Hilarious. Alright. Okay. Let's grab all of this. Okay, I do wish this cooked a little faster. Alright. Which one of these is less important to me? Probably that one. So we'll do that. I'm going to eat the bacon. There we go. Eat one of these. And one of these. And one of these. And just top off all of our meters. And I think we're pretty good. What I do think I will do, though, really quick is... Mix that out. We'll do another round of this, because it's good XP. There. And then... Let's go. Let's see what we got food-wise over here. Grab some more dried soft meat. Dried white meat we'll take with us. Yeah, alright, we're good to go. Let's go. Dodge you. Alright. Alright, come on. There we go. Backpedaling works. Alright. Not how I wanted to do that, but that'll work. Take my arrows back. Take the bones and stuff. You can have it, Scorpion. Good lord. Alright. Go to repair this. Really? Good lord. These scorpions today. Alright. Because basically what I need to do is travel around this head north here up to I-17 and then back through this whole area over there. But that's not going to be a huge deal. Just going to be a lot of traveling. What is that on the ground there? What am I looking at here? What are these? Truffles. What are the truffles for? Hold on. That's a new item. I'm not familiar with this. Okay, good. So that's the rock I'm looking at on my map there. Just making sure I was going the right way. Alright. I'm happy that I found this recurve. Though it's going to be a bit of a problem to repair until I can get the machining bench back at my base. Just keeping an eye out for more caves. There's another scorpion over there. I don't know what that thing is. I've seen one or two of these around. I have no idea what they are. Looks like something I don't want to mess with. If I'm honest. It looks like some sort of crazy giant scorpion. Crab. Land monster. I have no idea. It's one of the new critters they've added. It looks like a whole lot of nope to me. Kind of like how I found out the hard way that the frostfoot was also an unpleasant fight waiting to happen. Just that rock face just looks like there should be a cave there. Yeah, we're walking up on something here. Hyena. There we go. I'll leave something for the other animals to go eat. Not bother me. Yep, see there's another one of those raptors. What's this over here? Scorpion. Moa. We're definitely going to have to get some sort of mount if we're going to be going through the desert like this often. Just to speed up travel time. Again, that looks like there should be a cave over there too. There's spiders over there, looks like. Oh, there's a cave right there. Look at that. There's a cave right about there. That's actually how I found the first cave I encountered. As I noticed there was some animals that I knew were supposed to be in caves, out or near caves, out roaming about it. I'm gonna just sprint a little bit here. Just looking at the walls, seeing if I see anything of interest. That, I have no idea what that is. Looks like it's watching me though. Nothing on the map there, so it's not like some sort of world boss. I wonder if it's like one of these critters underground, though. We're just gonna go around you. Hopefully you're passive. Whatever you are. You can go play with that friend over there. Whatever that is. It almost looks like an antlion. That thing that was buried, mostly buried over there. If people are not familiar with what an antlion is, it's a burrowing creature that burrows into the dirt. It's technically a larva of some sort. I forget what they actually grow into. But they burrow into the dirt near, like, ant nests and other nests. Great. Come on. Stop it. Good lord. Alright. Y'all enjoy your meal. But I was not planning to leave for you guys. There we go. Get another one off my back here before that becomes a problem. Yeah, those raptors are dangerous. I had to fight a couple on the way over here to the desert in the first place. There you go. Get my torch going. Alright. I'm, like, gonna have to change over to my longbow soon. And then once we get to where they want us to build the igloo, we're gonna have to, like, set up another repair bench kind of a deal. Where are we at? Alright, so we're up here, so we just kind of need to keep going in a straight line here. Now, the main thing is, we are going to have to do, like, a lot of this traversing, because one of the things that's kind of a problem is the whole mission terminal thing is kind of messed up. Like, you can build a mission terminal, but you can't build, like, a contact forward device, so the thing that lets you, like, order equipment down from space until you've gotten certain more advanced technology, basically, to deal with the interference that's going on this map. That's also kind of why I'm like, you know, maybe I can just go back to my original base that's a bit more set up, a bit more secure. Because I don't think I need to come back to Eden for the quests, you know, necessarily. What is that? Oh, that's one of those camels. Okay. He's like, that's not another raptor just in my face. No, it's just a camel. Which also might make a decent mount. More of those critters. Now, there's an oasis up here where we'll be able to stop. I'll spend a little bit of time to get myself a water purifier set up. Once we get a water purifier set up, we'll be good to go. See, there's none of those raptors. I've already seen that some people have already gotten them tamed and gotten one as a mount. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. But I can only imagine just, like, how awesome those things are going to be once they're, like, fully leveled up as a mount. Because apparently they can even get, like, a breath weapon, is what I was reading online. So we're going to have to definitely add that to, like, the long-term goals. Alright. Yeah, here we are. And that should be the oasis, like, right there, I think. Now, we are going to have to watch out for these scout drones. Because I did see a bunch of them through this area when we came through last time. Okay, it's just more of those little... I like to call them desert pigs. Desert boars, whatever you want to call it. Because they're basically just bacon to me. That's a hyena. Really? No. Bad hyena. We're not doing this. Okay, so... I need some wood. I don't want to cut down the banana tree. Alright, what do I need to build this thing here? I need a primitive crafting bench. We're not primitive, but a primitive water purifier. So I need some charcoal, some stone, and some plant fiber. And some sticks. Well, I can get sticks in plant fiber from some of this stuff around here, hopefully. What do I get from these? What do I get from this? Sticks and plant fiber. Perfect. Alright. How we doing on the sticks and the plant fiber? We got plenty of both. We'll get a couple more. There we go. Alright. I'm also going to knock down this tree real quick. There's some wood for us. There we go. Now I just need to get a bit of stone. Alright. This is mostly just because I'm going to run out of water if I don't do this. There we go. Alright. Now a little bit of stone should be easy. That's lithium. Gotta be a mineable rock around here somewhere. Just need a rock. Any old rock will do. Rock? Are you a mineable rock? No. Didn't think so. Just need a mineable rock. Or I can pick up rocks. Loose ground rocks are fine. Loose ground rocks? There's another one of those buried things. I have no idea what those things are. Hold on. I got a solution. What is that? What did it call it? It's a crap jaw. Okay, so it's like a sand crocodile. Well, it can stay over there. Sand crocodile. Alright, did I get enough rocks to make this thing? Yes. Okay, so now I just need a few more, because to get the charcoal, I'm going to need a fire pit real quick. So, hey, over there, crapjaw. Ain't looking to be friends. There we go. Alright, campfire. I need what? Some sticks and stuff? Yes, craft. Cool. Heat wave. Heat wave's fine. We'll be alright. Okay, let's do this. We're just going to throw a little bit of wood in here. Throw this in here. Just... Oh, we can cook the truffles up. Look at that. Oh, and it helps us tame animals faster? Crazy. Alright. Consume that. Consume that. 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 There we go. Let's top everything off nicely there. Cool. Coconuts. There we go. Once I get the charcoal, we'll make this water purifier and get it going. Anything else I can put in here to get charcoal faster? Not really. Oh, if I have a guava syrup, I can make the glazed carrots. Not that I would want that particularly. Oh, prickly pears. I could have cooked those. Oh, that's actually pretty decent. Like, the stamina buff's not super big, but the little side benefits there of like plus 10% chance to return melee damage and plus 15% physical damage return. That's pretty good. So they've added a lot more kind of like just interesting foods here. Oh, good. We are starting to get some charcoal, too, as well. I'm going to go ahead and eat this coconut real quick, just to get some extra water. This heat wave's going to be rough. There we go. Alright. So, now, that's not what I want. I always hit C. Because I'm like, oh yeah, C is how the button you use to make to open up your craft menu in games. No, not in this game. All right. go. Access that. Throw some charcoal in there. Beautiful. Matter of fact, I'll throw... You know, that's fine. Is there a rock I can carve out around here? A place I can get some shelter? This lack of shelter is going to be a real problem. Can I get under here? Nope, that doesn't count. Okay. Yeah, that's becoming a real problem there. That heat wave and that shelter. Okay. Throw this in there. Looks like another trap trail over there. Try and cool off here a little bit. Yeah, that's heat waves hurting us real bad here. Let's eat that. Eat that. There we go. Cold. We are both heat exposure and cold. It's a strange situation we find ourselves in this game right now. Okay. Alright, let me throw that in there. Let's get our water bottle. And we'll do this to fill it. There we go. Do that. Perfect. Alright. Now we can continue on. Keep my crossbow out here just in case. Good news is the heat exposure is slowly ending here, the heat wave. Yeah, there's that trap draw. He can stay over there. 'Cause I'd rather not deal with him. Yeah, they're just like a sand critter. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. So they're almost exactly like a ant lion. That's exactly what they're like. Big ol' ant lion. Alright, we're just gonna have to do a little more shoveling of food here real quick. Zoom. Go through and top off our stuff here real quick. There we go. Because that'll also heal us up. Alright. I want to work on getting this mission done, though. I don't know what's up there. It's making noise, though. Gonna grab a few rocks just in case we need them. At least that storm's finally ending, though. No, it's a spider. As long as the spider stays over there, the spider and I are cool. What's this, though? That's Moas. Okay. Moas are fine as long as they don't, like, go out of their way to bother me. Oh, thank goodness. Storm exposure is over. We're properly into the valley here. We're going to take a left around here. So I think that's one of the things I'm kind of just going to have to do on this map is just set up like little like outposts like that where I've got like a primitive water filter, I've got a little campfire, you know, things of that nature. Here we are at the first little pond. It's going to have us traveling as much as we are right now. Alright. Yep, there's that marker we came to last time, I believe. Yeah, maybe not. A lot of coal in here. This actually might not be a bad spot to set up like an actual camp, like right here in this area. Because anyway, you're kind of in between the desert, so you've got not too far of a trek around. You've got easy access to this area. There's still a whole lot of other areas. You still got access to whatever those things are. You know, I don't know. Things to think about. Alright. But I do kind of want to push through here. Here, these are. That's one of those floppy deer thingies. Corbin is what they're calling it. Oh, Corin, sorry. Corin. Have to build a way out of here. That would be unfortunate. That's something I just realized. I don't know if I can actually get back out through here. I think some of these had some, like, one-way down areas. Which, if they did, it's a good thing I got a little extra wood. I'm gonna have to, like, build ramps / stairs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to build a ramp out of here. Wait, maybe I can go up this way. Yeah, definitely gonna have to build like a ramp out of here. Okay. Good thing I have some extra stuff here. Oh, ripe coconut. Alright, crafting. Let's do like 2. Fiber's gonna be a problem. Okay. There we go. Alright, so you can get up to here. Yeah, because we're going to need to get up that one too over there. It's a hyena. That's fine. And you can stay over there. Yeah, so here we are. Can we get up this one? Admittedly, this would also be easier during the day. Almost. I think we can make that one. We can get the right angle on it here. Yep, there we go. We're up there. Yeah, maybe. What is this one? I'm right in the middle of it. Yeah, we're going to have to work on some sort of path into this area. Yep. Alright, let's see if we can't find some plant fiber here. Or that hyena decides to try and make us dinner. Go get my bolt back. Alright, so we'll go back to the little water area over here and grab some plant fiber. There's my ramp. This is why I like the crossbow. Crossbow just does such good damage. It's good for things you just need to only hit like once. Oh, well, we've got some droney drones. Hello, droney drone. By the way, the drones have a weak point on their sides there. If you shoot their propellers. Take all that. Nope, I don't want you. Nope. That's like a gazelle. Here we go. Like, if I was using, like, the steel bolts or whatever, I'm pretty sure I could one-tap these things. Even with the basic crossbow. There we go. The good news is we're getting a whole bunch of free steel from that. That's what I like hunting these guys. Like, should I want to hunt these guys? What is this? What am I looking at here? Oh, okay. It's just a camel standing next to the light. And I was like, what is going on here? Yeah. Yeah, that's a Draven. You can kill them and, like, tame the baby ones. Alright. But here we go. Alright, so I get, like... I get 5 that way. Spoiled plants, it's fine. 5, and if I do this one, I get like 18. This is definitely superior. There we go. Alright, but that should be all I need to go and take care of this last ramp I need. Now this, yeah, just an antelope. Alright, let's get up this hill. I at least want to make it to the building site for this mission. Besides, having these little ramps into place will be good for future trips through here. Yeah, hello, little critter. Okay, come on, let me up the hill. There it goes. Alright. There we go. It's been a little bit of an adventure just to get back out of the desert here. Okay, so what we need to do here... make a few more of these ramps. Probably 4 will get it done. There we go. So let's just do it like right here. Go. And that gets us up in and out. Perfect. Alright. Light snow coming in. That's okay. But that shows you that we've made it back from the desert now. What do we have here? Alright. Let's see here. That's a skunk. A drosk is fine. Pygmy flop's fine. Those are all fine critters. Those aren't going to bother us. I mean, the skulks technically can be aggressive. But they haven't been too bad. Alright. The other thing we're going to do while we're here, and what I'm thinking about doing, is I'm going to go ahead and tame... I know. Yeah. Is I'm going to go ahead and tame a pack animal of some kind while I'm down in this area. Just to have something to carry more stuff around, because there's also like an old base up here that we had to go and disable. And apparently one of the advices I've seen online is, you know, take a hammer over there and, like, dismantle the thing. Now we're going to need to find shelter from this snow. Here at some point. There should be a cave nearby. Alright, so basically just over there. That's where we need to go. I've startled something. What is it? Spider. Deal with the spiders real quick. Yeah. Get my knife out here. Get my whatchamacallit back. There we go. Yeah, matter of fact, there's this cave right there. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to worry too much about spiders right now. We're just going to mine into this cave real quick. Oh, my torch went out. Okay, good. Beautiful. That means I can put my lantern here. Alright, this will get us some shelter. I think this will be like a little base of operations here while we are working on this mission here. At least pretty close to it. We'll move down this way and find a little closer cave to set up at. But we're going to have to call this one there. I had intended to fully get there, but it took longer to travel and to do some of the prep work that I just needed to do before we left the desert. So, I want to thank you all for watching this video. And if you like this series and want to see more Icarus and more Elysium on Dangerous Horizons, comment. Say things, like the videos, etc. Because I like this series, I'm really enjoying it, and we're going to keep it going, and I'm going to have to get rid of that skulk there. That is not helpful. There you go. Got him. Alright. Okay, no, that's fine. Alright, sorry about that. That skulk decided to interrupt my outro. But anyways, so this has been Thalon McGraw bringing you some more Icarus as well as the Dangerous Horizons DLC for Icarus. If you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave me comments. Your comments are helpful. They tell me what you all enjoy, what you all don't enjoy, things you think I can improve. All of that. Let me know. So, thank you all so much, and we'll catch you all in the next one.